Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see that in this video we are going to learn about one chapter. The chapter name is probability from CBSE class 8 standard syllabus. We are following R.S. Agarwal mathematics book. So without delaying the time, let's start it. Now first comes the introduction that is given in this R.S. Agarwal mathematics book. The introduction is given, introduction related to probability. In this introduction, the first thing, so today we will going to discuss about probability chapter. Probability from class 8 standard. In the introduction part, there are some things. That is, the first thing is, in our daily life or everyday life, there are some things. That is, first one is, if we take some statements, then the statements are, first, if we take first statement, most probably it will rain today. This is the first statement. Next, taking second statement, chances are high that price of petrol will go up. Next, I doubt that he will win the race. So these are few statements that I have taken. So in these statements, these are the statements. The statements are take part in probability chapter. Hope these are called the statements. Now in these statements, the words most probably, chances, doubt, etc. These words are given here. These words are show the probability of occurrence of an event. These are showing the probability of occurrence of an event. Okay, that is most probably, chances, doubt. So occurrence of an event. Now what is the event? If we take here, what is the event? Rain is the event here. Price of petrol, price will go up. Price go up. This is the event here. Okay, this is the object, petrol. Next, he will win the race. Win the race, this is the event. Race, this is the event. And doubt, this is showing, this is by doubt, this is showing that the occurrence of an event. So from here, these words, that is most probably, chances, doubt, these three words are showing the occurrence of an event. Next, move to experiment. Experiment. What is an experiment? Definition is given in the book. I am just explaining that definition. An operation which can produce some well defined outcome. Operation that produce well defined outcomes. Well defined outcomes, that is called experiment. That is called the experiment. Understood? And each outcomes called an event. Each outcomes called an event. Next, so this is called the experiment. Next, random experiment. Next is the random experiment. Experiment which is in which all possible outcomes are known. Possible outcomes are known in the random experiment. Okay, that is called the random experiment, and the exact outcome cannot be predicted, and exact outcome cannot be predicted in advance. That is called a random experiment. Okay, so now take some experiment and their outcomes. That is, some experiment and their outcome. First is tossing a coin. This is a random experiment. Okay, if we toss a coin, then either head comes or tail comes. Okay, so these are the outcomes. These are the outcomes, head or tail. Understood? And we can write it like that. For head, we can write it as this within second bracket, and for tail we write it as this. Okay, this tossing a coin means one coin, tossing of one coin. Next, take another experiment, that is tossing two coins, tossing two coins together. So if we take two coins simultaneously, two coin tossed simultaneously, or one coin tossed two times. Okay, then what will be the outcomes? Obviously, the outcome consists with head and tail, obviously. Now, what will be the outcomes for that? The possible outcomes would be head, that is head in the first coin, head in the second coin, next head in the first coin, tail in the second coin, next tail in the first coin, head is the second coin, next this tail in the both coin. So these are the possible outcome. Okay, this is also explained in the book, and obviously we are following the R.S. Agarwal class 8 math. This video is also helpful for class 7th standard student, related to probability chapter. Next, come to another event or another experiment, and the experiment is throwing a die. Now, a die has 6 points, a solid cube, this type of things, a die, all of you know, this is a die. If this is 1, in opposite side there should be 6, if this is 3, opposite side there should be 5, if this is 2, in the opposite side it consists 4. So these are, so in the die, in a solid cube, this is the face of a cube, solid cube, face of a solid cube. Now this solid cube marked as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 respectively. Now the plural form of die is dice. This is the plural form. Now whatever the number comes up, these are called the outcomes. That is, this whatever the number comes up is called an outcomes. So all the possible outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are all the possible outcomes in throwing a die. So first one is tossing one coin, second one is tossing two coin, next third one is throwing a die. Next come to fourth one experiment, that is drawing a card from a well-sharped deck of 52 cards. Drawing a card from a well well shuffled deck of 52 card. Okay. Now, as we know that in this 52 cards divided into 4 part, that is first one is spades, second one club, third one heart, fourth one diamond, spades, clubs, heart, diamond. Now here spades look like the shape as this. These are all black. Next, club is look like this. Full black. Next, heart is look like this. This is of obviously this is of red color, heart. Next, diamond is look like this. This is also red. This is also red color, also red color. These are all two are black, are black colors. So this we have to know. Each consists 13 spade, 13 club, 13 heart, 13 diamond. Next, face card. The card king, kings, queen and jacks, okay, are known as face card. King, queen and jacks are known as face card. So you can see from here, this is the king, this is queen and this is jack. I am again showing you. This is king, queen, this is jack. Okay, these are the face card. Okay, there are totally 12 face card here. So that's it for the introduction in our introductory video related to probability chapter of class 8 standard mathematics. And here comes the summary is given in R.S. Agarwal mathematics book. These are all things is given. Next come to one very important thing, that is the main thing related to this probability chapter, that is probability of occurrence of an event. Probability of occurrence of an event. If E be an event, then the probability of occurrence of E, that is denoted as P of E. That P of E is equal to number of favorable outcome these things is given different in a different book, but I am just, since I am following R.S. Agarwal mathematics book, I am just writing that definition divided by the total number of outcomes, total number of outcomes. That is, I am just showing you one example. That is, if one coin is tossed, either head comes or tail comes. Now if we have to find the probability of head, probability of getting a head, that is if we have to told that. So probability of getting head. Now in a toss of one coin, in the toss of one coin, there should be two outcomes. So the total number of outcomes is 2. Now the number of favorable outcome related to head is 1 here. One head is coming here. So number of favorable outcome here is 1. So we are writing 1 over here. So the probability of getting a head is equal to half if one coin tossed. Okay. Similarly, probability of getting tail, that should be also half. Understood? So this is the introductory video of probability chapter. This video is also helpful for class 7 standard CBSE students, and here are some solutions obviously given in R.S. Agarwal some solved examples related to this probability chapter is given in R.S. Agarwal mathematics book. In our next video we should start the exercise 24a, and this is the things to remember that is given here. We all have to remember that. So that's it for this introductory video. Hope you will all have understood. So after completing the solved example, we will start this exercise 24a. Till then, do subscribe, keep watching my channel, and please subscribe the channel and please support me. Thank you.